volunteered in a hospital, and that's when she decided she wanted to be a nurse. And then it's voluntary, but if we go beach.
And when she was about 14, it was about the time that the Spanish pandemic was coming through. My mother was about to finish her compulsory education, which finished at 15. And so she and a friend volunteered at the local hospital to help out in whatever way they could, which I would imagine would be things like feeding people, bathing people, changing beds, whatever they could do. She said at that time is when she decided she liked that and she wanted to become a nurse. But she knew that she couldn't get that education in Norway and that her compulsory education would finish at 15. But she did have an aunt that lived in San Francisco, her namesake, Tante Kristine. So she began petitioning her if she could sponsor her to come to the United States. And in 1923 she did. My widowed grandmother had so little money, and when she walked with my mother to the docks to get her on she just took out her little coin purse. That by 1927 she applied and got into Mount Zion in San Francisco, which was a hospital nursing program at that time, a 3-year program. This is my mother in 1927 as a student nurse. I'm so thrilled with my mom. I'm just thrilled to death. But my father found a job in managing a rental bookshop in Los Angeles. So then she went down to Los Angeles, they moved down there, and they began their life down there. This is when she was nursing with the babies at Fox Studios, and this is with her with Shirley Temple. This was my mother's cape. She wore it from, I know, at least from the 50s on. I just was taking care, I was volunteering in the pediatric ward and so on, and I all of a sudden realized, I really like this. And I was 26 or 27, and I thought, I think I want to be a nurse after all this time. Your left arm or right arm? No, we do left arm. You have kids?
I have 3 kids. Okay.
Yeah. And I give very good shots, I might add, good jabs. And I think this would be a good thing to do, to get on, and we've got to get this done. We've got to get people vaccinated so we can get this country moving again. Do you have nietos? How old are they? 1 and 4? Yes. I got mine a little one after 24 hours after. I felt a little tired, a little feverish. And I wear these earrings. These were taken, 2 links that were taken from a necklace that she wore night and day for years, the last years of her life. And this is from Norway, these enamel earrings. And I took the 2 links and I made earrings out of them, and I wear them every time I come to work because I feel like it's a sort of a talisman that she's with me, and our family, we're doing it. We've got to get in here and do it. But people died extremely quickly, as I understand it, in 1918 and so on. But luckily my mother didn't get sick. None of her siblings got sick, and she survived through that. And but it set her on her course and then set me on my course as well. And I'm just more than happy to be able to carry that tradition on and be able to work in this field and get busy and do this. We've got to get going. You want it in the right arm? Okay, let me switch it around. Okay, we'll switch the chair around.